Have you ever wondered what games you should keep or you should lose? Find out here at Purge Reviews. Have you ever wondered what games you should sell or you should use? Find out here at Purge Reviews. Find out on our top 10 list what games you cannot miss. Don't forget to subscribe to Purge Reviews.
Hi, and welcome to our countdown, the top 100 games on Board Game Geek. I am taking a look at these games really quickly, giving you my thoughts, if I played them, if I haven't, what I've heard, and whether I would keep them or purge them is always a part of what we do here at Purge Reviews. So let's go ahead and jump in. Today we'll be looking at 40 through 31. Number 40 is Seven Wonders. Now this is kind of the drafting game. Although it wasn't the first drafting game that came on the market, it was the first one to take the board gaming world by storm. So what you have is a civilization building game, sort of, about drafting. So that means that you will have a hand of cards. Instead of being dealt random cards, you will take one and pass the rest on to the people next to you. And all the cards will pass around. And sometimes those cards that you pass will come back to you and you get an opportunity at them. But whenever you have a hand of cards, you just take one and you place it down. After all the turns have taken, you will then reveal your cards and take actions. So Seven Wonders is a abstract kind of card drafting game about building your own civilization and scoring victory points. There's a little scoring snafu on the green cards and how they score. It takes a moment for people to comprehend that. Otherwise, it's a really, really fun game with some fantastic expansions that you can keep building onto this game over and over again. Number 39 is Codenames. Now, this game hit the market and just blew up. It's a party game where you can play in teams, and really you can have an infinite amount of people on your team, I suppose. But one person will be the caller, and they will give you clues trying to get you to guess which cards on the table that they're trying to lead you to. There's some cards for you, some cards for your opponent, and there's always one card that will blow your entire game up, and if somebody selects that, you will always lose. You'll give a clue like bird and a number, 3, and you're trying to lead them to 3 cards with that one clue. So the game rewards you if you can get one clue and give multiple answers to that successfully. A really fun game to play in teams. Anybody can play this game, and it's a party-style game. It does come in a few different versions like Disney and Marvel and Pictures and a 2-player version. So this game is blowing up, and I expect a lot more variants in the future. Number 38 is KEYFLOWER. This is part of the Key series by Richard Breeze. These are very popular games, but are usually printed in a limited release. The artwork is consistent throughout the series. The gameplay is fun. I haven't actually played KEYFLOWER for myself. It is something that I have the complete set that I want to get to, but they are very, very popular, and this is probably the most popular one of the bunch. Number 37 is the Voyages of Marco Polo. This is a really fun Euro game, and this is kind of like a light to medium weight Euro game when you're trying to get past that gateway set. This is a really fun one to go. Everybody gets a unique power, and when you play it, everybody looks around and go, "Hey, your power is so much stronger than mine." But everybody is saying that about everybody, and that's part of the game. You'll be rolling these dice, you'll be doing dice placement, you'll be moving around a board, you'll be fulfilling contracts. It's a fun, fun game. There's a new expansion that's coming out for it that hopefully will expand the game and make it even more fun. I haven't played that yet, but Voyages of Marco Polo is definitely one of my go-to games. Number 36 is The Seventh Continent. This is a big, sprawling game. This could be played solo, this can be played with other people. I've kickstarted this. I haven't got my backing yet, but from Dylan and my other friends who have played this, they just absolutely love it. It's a story-driven game. I am so excited to play this game, and I can't wait to get it to the table. Number 35 is Kingdom Death Monster. This game can take over your life. This is a really fun little miniatures game. I didn't back it due to the cost of it. I have a tough time going partial in on some games. If I go in, I want to get everything. So that's one of the reasons why I backed off this game. That's a problem with me, not a problem with the game. But I heard this is a lifestyle game. There's a lot going on, a lot of things to go through. I think I'm going to put my time into Gloomhaven instead of this. It's not a knock on this game at all. I haven't played it, but I heard that it's fantastic. And I hope one day that I can get a set of this. It'll be really cool to play. I'm not really big about putting miniatures together. That's not my thing. So if it is your thing, this might be a place for you to end up. I wouldn't start here if you're new into gaming, but maybe end up here. Number 34 is Android Netrunner. This started out as a CCG and then was put out as an LCG, and it has blown up. I started out in the series. I couldn't get over the new language I had to learn to play the game. I decided to go with the Lord of the Rings and the Star Wars instead, and I kind of tapered off those a little bit also. The Android Netrunner, the theme doesn't really attract me, but I heard that out of the LCGs, this is like the gamer game. This is the one you want to get to if you're into it. But although if you're not into it yet, I don't know if you can really catch up just with the system that it has in place, but maybe start out with a core set and see if you like it. Number 33 is Tzolk'in, the Mayan calendar. I really like this game now. This is a really cool mechanic of these gears that are moving. And when you place your workers down, as you do in most worker placement games, you get to utilize that spot. But where this game is unique is those gears will move after every round, making your workers more powerful, making the space that they utilize theoretically give you a better benefit. So you get a benefit from keeping your guys on the board longer, but the longer they're on the board, you're not really receiving anything back, but when you do, you hope that it's worth more. And that's kind of the rub here of these gears that are moving. It's a really good exercise in patience. It's a really good exercise in worker placement, but this is heavier. You know, it's not a Lisboa or a Galeris or something like that, or Kanban. But, I mean, there is a lot to kind of think about and plan out in this game. I'd kind of put it on the level like a Agricola or something like that, but a really fun game. If you haven't tried this one out, that gear mechanism has not been replicated in other games, and I think it's well worth checking this one out. If you do, go ahead and add the expansion in after a couple of plays. I really like the expansion. Number 32 is Le Havre. Now, this is the one from Uwe Rosenberg most people go crazy over. For some reason, my wife and I like it. I like playing it on the app, but it's never replaced Agricola or Caverna for us, and maybe Feast for Odin. I do like Le Havre, though, but you need to play with a smaller count, 1, 2, or 3. I would never play this game with more than 3. It's just too difficult to play. There's a lot to explore in this. This can be a really fun game. And because it plays so many different player counts on the low amount, if you play with those kind of people a lot, this is definitely a game to check out. It's heavy, but not too heavy, and I just think it can be a go-to game for you. And if you choose this, or Agricola, or Caverna, or Feast for Odin, Feast for Odin being probably the higher end of those, I think you're going to have a really good experience. And Le Havre isn't a bad place to start. Number 31 is Brass. Now, I have the old one for years, never played it. I got the Kickstarter one, received it yet, but I did back it. And I'm excited to put this one. This is a heavy, heavy game. There's a lot going on into it. Today's standards, the old one may be a little dry, but the new one has new artwork. I'm very excited to see where they go with the franchise. Well, that's 40 through 31. Thanks for watching. I hope some of this has been enlightening, and I really hope that it's been useful to you. If you like what you saw today, please like and subscribe. That really helps out the channel. If you didn't like it, please go somewhere else and unsubscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching the video. I really appreciate you tuning in. If you liked it, please like it and hit that little subscribe button. That really helps out the channel, lets us know that you're getting the videos that you want. If you agreed or disagree with what I said, feel free to comment below. I'd love to hear what you have to say, and I promise that I will comment back. Thanks for watching, and everybody else, keep playing games.